let's play some game. Let's get into the dungeons. Alright, so where are we? Alright, we've done episode 4 on the warrior exactly. I'm kind of into the idea of moving on with the jester. Let's see what the jester episode 4 looks like. I mean, I think episode 4 is the same for everybody, right? It's episode 1, except the enemies have more health and the enemies deal more damage. Jester's fun. Let's do some jestering.
Oh, no.
Let's give a loud, slow clap for the jester, who is going to be so filled with regret. Yeah, I'm already filled with regret. I haven't even started the run and I'm already filled with regret. Well, we want to go get this chest, so let's start with that. Sounds good. Alright, how does this game work again? Matching cards can be used for free this turn. Otherwise, I have to spend dice on them. I can also discard matching cards? That's cute. Alright, I guess let's do some damage. I can get a shield. Oh, that's cute. So that's interesting. Just do some damage. Kind of like shielding, actually. Give me the shield. Alright, good talk. Do I want to discard matching cards? I feel like it does anything for me. Okay, got us to here. Alright, great. Oh, we're getting double puppy bites. Wow, that's massive. Alright, but snap is really strong. So let's boop him. And then bop him. Oh, I should have switched. I should have switched first. I'm a dummy. Alright, well, next time. Juggling ball. Do you die damage, get a new one? I'll take it. I like getting new dice. Hothead is weak to ice. Too bad it doesn't have ice. It's a lot of 6. None of my things actually do anything based on the dice used, other than juggling ball, which is funny because I can't do it because my numbers are all too high. Too high a number. Alright, let's get some health back. And then be ready to snap and do some stuff next time. Because we're guaranteed to take like 1 million damage here, right? That's always how that works. Always 1 million damage. Let's get some bops in there. I like bops. Oh, I can't bop. No bopping allowed. What I can do, though, is this. And then do I still win here? I think I still win. I should have not discarded. That would have been smart. If only I had been smart. That would have been a good idea. That's fine. We love it. That's the important stuff. So, what am I taking? Snowflake and Ice Shadow. Or Licorice and Detonator. Do I want to detonate? I'm not sure what I want to detonate. I kind of like Licorice. What's up, Licorice? What are you doing? Freeze? Do I want to freeze dice? I want to snap every game. Can I just snap every round? That feels like... I feel like the answer to that is no, but like I want to. I guess we'll take the poison package instead of taking the freezing package. I don't know if any... The freezing package, I think, is probably pretty good. I haven't really played with poison. There's a lot of enemies that are immune to poison, huh? Or take half damage from poison or whatever. Like, it feels like there's a lot more enemies that are resistant to poison than there are that are resistant to ice. So maybe that was a poor choice. Ice also makes enemies worse at hurting me. So that's maybe a thing. Alright, well, whatever. We're here. We're doing something. Get booped. Get juggled. We cannot detonate here, so I guess get booped. And then also bopped. Booped and then bopped. Good turn, good turn. No doubles, excellent. Oh my gosh, Sneeze Plus is just instantly use all of the spikes, no matter what you doubled with. I hate that. There's still no point in detonating. But we can bop and then get some poison. And then we could detonate. Is detonate even good here? Is there anything else I want to do more than detonate? This is 2 damage. This is 2 damage. This is heal 2. Do I want to heal 2 more than I want to deal 2 damage? Not really. No dupes? Heck yeah. Thank you, no dupes. What's the countdowns on all equipment to 0? Just straight up use everything with a countdown. That's so heinous. Okay, snapping is a lot worse now that I have the poison package, unfortunately. I'm still gonna do it, though. Here, get some more poison. And then, let's do 3 damage. And then I can snap these sweets up. And then it's over. I can no longer snap. Wow, it's so much worse with the poison package. Hard life. This is what I get for getting cards that are unique. Shouldn't have done that. What does this do? This does 3 damage or 3 damage or 2 damage. And no matter what, I'm stuck with a juggling ball that I can't snap with anything. Alright, get detonated. Oh, the poison! The poison! We killed him with the poison! The poison for Sneezy! Sneezy's poison! The poison chosen specifically to kill Sneezy! That poison! Never mind the dungeon allergy, I said. I'll bring antihistamines, I'll be fine, I said. I ran out after a year. I've been here so much longer than that. Oh, that sucks for you. That sucks a lot. Can you imagine being allergic to the location you live in? Not like pollen, right? Or grass, or something avoidable. But literally the entire place you're in? Oh. Seems terrible. Nudge. Dice value -1. Allergic to earth, right? That sounds... I would not want that. Alright, do I want to be able to make a single die 1 smaller at the cost of making my snaps worse than they already are? Get out. What's up, Marshy Mallow? Once again, detonator is bad. I guess we'll just bop some people. Bop. Boop. I could bop here. I could also sweet it up. What if I double discard and get some poison in? Oh, now that's a thought. Yeah, alright. Instead of 3 damage, or healing, it's going to be poison time. And then discard the boops. You want to discard the boops? I feel like I am very likely to have Snap active on my next turn regardless. Seems pretty dicey. Hello, oh, we're not snapping. Oh, fine. I'm okay with that. That's maybe even an ideal outcome. Well, let's licorice. Get rid of the boops. We should add some poison. We should juggle to licorice even harder. And then do this damage. Delightful. Alright. Hurt me. Alright, time to snap. This is gonna be great. You ready? Now I get to do all the things. Alright. Get sweetsed. Get booped. Get bopped. Yo, triple bop? Amazing. You're not getting your round of Thursday funds. You have to roll them up somewhere. Fair enough. I see. You're working pretty hard for that one. I'll give you that one. I hope you're having a good day. And, duplicates. It's probably pretty good, actually. I would like to duplicate a die. Punchline. Do 5 damage. Finale card. Play every card in a single turn to use. So it'll always be at the bottom of my deck. I mean, it's good. And it's not going to ruin my snaps because it's always going to be at the bottom of the deck. Guess that's fine. Dryad has, like, poison. Yup. Can't poison a Dryad. Alright, let's juggles. Oh, I want some 4s. Get some 4s. Get rid of the boops. Boops are bad. We get rid of the bops. Poison's not very good here. 7 left. I kind of want to get down to the finale. That would be great if I could get down to the finale. Alright, let's clear out the licorice there. Get rid of all of the bops. No boops, no bops. Detonator and sweets are far away. So I need to do this. And then... I can't clear out both of them. No! The punchline requires even. The punchline requires even. I have to spend my even to bring up the punchline. Alright, whatever. Do this. Now I can discard sweets. But... I can't... Okay, I'm just gonna sweets. I can't do anything else. Yep. Alright. Get sweetsed. Ow. Please don't poison me, bruh. Oh! It replaced the finale card with a new card. I see. I see how it is. No sweets. Let's get the poison up. And then I've got to detonate thusly. That's not gonna help. Okay, boop. Do I want a handful of bops? Yeah, actually, this is a pretty sick snap if I take some damage here. Oh, we're taking some damage here. Ow. Alright, get snapped, idiot. I would like some 6s. I would also like to replace the juggling ball. I guess it doesn't matter what I do here. This is already 1, and I'm not going to get to that one. Snaps! Snap did the thing. What's up, Inkling? Welcome. You're ready to dice? Excellent. Are you also ready to kill? Because that is the next step in the program. You better get ready to kill. I could destroy a card. How do I feel about destroying a card? I could go deeper in on poison at the expense of ruining my deck for snaps. More deck ruined. What does my deck even look like these days? We got 4 boops. We got 3 bops. 2 sweets, 2 licorice, and a bunch of uniques. Is anyone ever ready to kill the first time? Probably not. I imagine that's something you kind of have to get used to over time. Which is why the country goes to so much effort to traumatize would-be soldiers so they are ready to kill without feeling anything. Do I want to delete any of these? Oh, they got really dark really fast. I'm sorry. I don't I don't know. I don't know how we got here, but I apologize. Let's go back to thinking about Andrew WK songs, because that's a lot funner. I don't think I actually want to delete any of these. I think I'm on board with everything here. I mean, I could get rid of some of the boobs, and that wouldn't make... I'd be okay with that. But all that does is make my life slightly more difficult, without making my life appreciably better. I am going to add the claw. We're just going to go full poison. We're going to see if that works. I suspect it's not going to work, but it would be very cool if it did. All right. Should we upgrade detonate? What does detonator look like when upgraded? It doesn't get any better. It just gets easier to cast. Okay. What about duplicate? Okay, you duplicate anything. What about juggling ball? Yeah, none of these get more impactful. Ah, licorice does. Sweets does. Punchline doesn't. Claw? Max 5 instead of max 3. I see. 5 damage off of a bop. Does this get to 4 damage? 2 damage, return the die? Yo. Maybe we'll upgrade some boops. Return the die? I'm in. Now do I want to destroy a card? Maybe? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, I should have healed! I'm a dummy! Well, I guess we probably lose here. This feels like we lose. I don't know that I'm getting through 2 fights on 20 HP. This is gonna be real rough. Alright, baby squid. Please keep me alive. Get booped. Get poisoned. I don't have a way of clawing and detonating, so we'll just leave detonator up. We'll sweets a bit here. I can't claw with a 6. Can't claw with a 6. I should have done that the other way around. I forgot how claw works. Alright, well then, boop it. Good talk. Getting blinded. Fair news. Needs a 3 or less. Understood. Need 2 4s? I know this is a 4 or higher. Should we try to get to licorice? Probably try to get to licorice. Yeah. Get poisoned, get detonated. Discard the boops. Yeah, get out of here, boops. We could do better. Oh, we're just getting mega blunt. Alright, well, the dice will work on something, probably. I wonder how much damage that did. Some. I didn't actually see it. I would have known what the die was if I had seen it. Oh no, if only I had been paying attention. It is at most a 3, so it's a 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, actually, I think we could just kill him, right? Oh, we got the poison. They're definitely dead. I should have sweetsed. Alright, doesn't matter. Should have gotten my health back. Help! Heal me! So far, this isn't too bad. Like, definitely noticeably tougher than episode 1, but still fairly doable. Get licorice? Let's get some more poison. Lots more poison. Pretty good. Uh-oh. Gonna get our blood sucked. I don't have that much blood. What a disaster. Alright, well, we can snap here, and that's pretty good. Gets us free dice? Oh, I love it. Oh, we're never seeing a duplicate. Ah, terrible news. Seen a bot coming up. Okay, that's a ways away, though. Use the rules. Use the sweets. Get the bot. Snap them. Still no duplicates, yeah. Man, not the best shuffle for this snap. Oh well. Ow. Alright, let's survive this. I think we're good here. But let's survive this. Need a 3 or less. Is this a 3? Oh, neither of these are 3 or less. I don't know why I did that. It doesn't matter. They're poisoned. This is over. Hooray! I lived through that one. Magic trick. Copy next card. Discard current hand. I like copy next card. That's fascinating. Yes, duplicate juggling ball, please. Cauldron is 1 damage, get a new die. I think I just like duplicates, is the thing. Alright. What are we doing? Duplicating a die, first and foremost. Every day of my life. Oh, it's a card. So if I click this, that turns the inventor into a boop? I could turn the inventor into a licorice. Or a claw. Let's turn the inventor into a licorice. Oh, no, it turned into a boop. Wait, what? That's terrible. That's not what I was looking for at all. Get out of here. Oh, I can't juggle this ball with it. Damn it! Screwing this up. Screwing this up immensely. Alright. Whatever, here we go. Fireman is weak to ice. Too bad I don't have it. Well, that's a lot of burn. Shall we snap? We shall snap. snap a boot, get an extra die. Licorice is coming up. But I have to clear 3 cards in order to get a licorice. Including the juggling ball. The juggling ball would be the easiest one to clear, but alas. Alright, just get more poisons. And then detonate, I guess? Detonate, I guess? I didn't get a chance to juggling ball. If I had kept a 3, that would actually work, but oh well. Mild amounts of poison? More than mild amounts of fire? Licorice and then Boop's coming up. Alright, we gotta take damage of this. Snap a boop. Oh, it's over. What? Wow, I was not watching. Okay. Time to pay more attention, I guess. Bump. Nope. Not another single card. Thank you. And I can't buy the cauldron, but I can destroy a card. Would I like to destroy a card? Kinda want to get rid of a boop. But that also makes my, my snap turns worse. Wow, it's such a trade-off. Like, the cards that are bad are the cards that I have more of, so I want to keep them. Maybe I'll get rid of a bop? Even though it's more powerful, I have less of them. So I don't mind losing them as much. Get rid of all of my bops. Be completely debopped. Rhino beetle, right? Man, I can't even use these because my dice are too big. Ugh. But now I can duplicate, so that's kind of cool. That's not bad. Lock a die? Please don't lock a die. Oh, I'm gonna get a die locked. Ow. Oh, this order didn't change either, which is miserable. Like, Snap doesn't even do anything here. Wow, terrible. Ow. Dude. Let's poison. Oh, I should have used the other die. Alright. Just become a boot so I can snap and activate. Did you die back? I still get stuck here. The duplicate coming up doesn't help. Oh, the die getting locked is miserable. Rhino Beetle's doing a lot of damage. I'm in trouble. Oh, look at these convenient little ones here. Doing not a whole lot of anything. 3? Alright, we get 3. 3s are good. I can detonator. No, I can't. None of these are even. I will never be able to detonator. Let's just poison up. And then heal twice? I'm in kind of a miserable spot here. And I think I can kill this turn. I think this is going to be a good turn. Get the dot back. Can I double licorice? No, I can only single licorice. This one needed to be a 2. This one needed to be literally anything but a 1. What does that mean for me? It would be over too. Okay. But I can licorice and then detonator and then boot. Juggling ball actually makes this better. Yeah, juggling ball gets me the kill. Good job, juggling ball. Woo. Be you alive or be you dead, I'll roll your bones to make my bread. Roll? I guess because he's a rhino beetle? And rhino beetles roll things? Or maybe it's a dice reference? Maybe it's still dice? I don't know. What does this thing do? Copy. Oh, hell yeah. Let's get some more licorice out here then. Let's just poison him up. Bones equal dice. Kinda. Alright. I suppose I believe that. Suppose I'm willing to take that as truth. What do I want to copy? Copy the boop that returns a die? Copy licorice? Probably copy licorice. Maybe copy one of my singles so it's possible to snap it. And still makes my deck pretty inconsistent. I'm gonna copy licorice. What do you have for me? Can I tempt you with some wooden spoons? An ice-making machine? No? Oh, you're one single-minded shopper. Sure am. Plus one Hall of Mirrors. Wow. That would be a good die. A good card. Spatula. No. Shovel. Eh? It's all like unique ones. Unique ones are disasters. And I gotta kill both of these to level up? Oh, this run is over. This run is so over? How? How? Impossible. There's no way I kill both of these without taking 10 damage. 0 shot. And then this dude's just gonna throw rocks at me? This is just 4 damage, so I am taking, at minimum, 8 damage. And if he rolls anything more than 2 and 2, I'm dead? Just literally dead? Alright, let's heal up a bit and see if that does anything for me. Max 3. What am I doing with max 3? Oh, I live! Amazing! Alright, let's see if I can kill him in one snap. Can I kill him in one snap? It's sure not looking good. It's really not looking good. Alright, I can get 2 boops here. duplicate a die. Inventor can be a licorice. Let's detonate first. Now we have 2 bops. And then boops. And then no dupes. And I can't juggling ball here. But we've won the fight somehow. So let's switch up. That was a really good snap. Unfortunately, to take enough damage to snap in the next fight, I have to literally die. So, bad news. Bad news, everybody. Collect all of them or ignore them. I'll collect all of them. That stuff I already have in my deck. Yeah, snap requires 12 HP, so we're actually just already dead here. Which is not the most ideal situations. Want to get the duplicate? Ah! Alright, how about you just don't kill me? That would be great. Oh, you take a while to kill me. That's good news, actually. Well, curse isn't good news. Curse is the worst news. Curse is pretty bad news. I would rather not be cursed. And all my dice are blinded. Can this get duplicated? The duplicate can be cursed. Can this claw? This is a 4, 5, or 6. Can this claw? Do you think I can survive 7 this turn? I don't know. I don't know. All he has to do is overwhelm 3 times. All right, just don't roll any evens. No evens. 2 evens. I live. I live. 2 evens is 5 damage. Oh, he cursed. Even better. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know about better, but still can't snap. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Sweets worked. Did something. Oh, I'm dead. There's no way. That's 3, 4, and 5 damage. Yeah. GG. Rest in peace. Try again? Immediately try again? There's a bunch of different characters I could be playing the elimination round on. Maybe we'll try a thief. I could get like a crowbar round, maybe. I think we've already died once on thief elimination round. Now we've died once on jester elimination round. Let's do inventor. It's time for another episode of Hijinks with the Inventor. Tell me, Inventor, if you understood everything like you want, would you have realized that entering the dungeons was a bad idea? Excuse me? Asking me if I would realize things? I asked for knowledge, not self-awareness. What's up, Dark Twins? How's it going? Alright, let's fight a rose. What is a rose? Weak to fire. Do I have fire? I do have fire. Get burnt! Why am I starting with a heat ray? That's a weird thing to start with. We can combine our... yeah, heck yeah. Combine these dice into a 6 and then get some shock in there also. I love it. What a great first turn. Not even bothering. Correct. Get burned. Do we want the shock? Yeah, we totally want the shock. Well, Heat Ray's kicking butt. Good job, Heat Ray. victory! You throw away your boring old gadget. No, I want to keep the heat ray! The heat ray is so good! Do I get rid of the pea shooter? I'm not super happy with that either. Alright, we'll get rid of the pea shooter. There better be a ton of equipment here. Pea gun! Get peed? Die. Oh, I wanted to burn my staff. Alright, well, we'll burn the sword instead. Received an extra die. Spark. Maybe I'll burn the spark. The staff is huge. We'll burn the staff. Oh, we get to set the baby squid on fire. What a day. Burn the other die? I don't know that burning a die was worth spending 4, but here we go. Probably have just dealt 4 damage instead. But you know, decisions were made. I don't have a win here unless this is... Well, let's do this. Okay, whatever the thing was, it was a 3, 2, or 1, which is terrible news. So this is either a 4, 5, or 6. 5, alright. Gave the squid another turn? That was the worst possible outcome. Pachoom! Shot him with a heat ray. That was good. It's not letting me burn the staff? I put the staff in specifically so I could burn it. Alright, I guess I'll get a blowtorch instead. Because the hammer and spanner are doing good work. Keyblade, okay. Spike, okay. Do I think I can survive Sneezy on 14 health? I think I can survive Sneezy. No. Especially starting off with a bunch of 6s. Oh no, it's dupe. Okay, he actually could have killed me there if he wanted. Fortunately, he didn't seem to want to. Scary. Alright, now I can burn the staff. Get out of here, staff. Flamethrower. I'll take a flamethrower, actually. That's a lot of damage. It's good ways to use dice. Yeah, I am happier with that than trying to turn a 3 into a 6. Alright, get set on fire. Idiot. Do I want 6s? I totally want 6s. This is massive damage. Plus 2 burn. Heck yeah. Oh, I should have keybladed. I should have also keybladed. Alright, whatever. They're dead next time. Whoosh! Whoosh is different from Pachoon. No! No! Don't! None of these! I guess the spammer. It's probably time. Scrap metal? Keep my other stuff safe? 3x damage once per battle. Should I upgrade? Man, Is there a way to see... I wish there was a way to see what things upgraded into. Like, toggle gadget preview was fine, but like... I want to know what this upgrades into before I buy the upgrade. Do I want to upgrade the hammer? I don't remember. Is it good? Is it good? It's probably good. Does plus some number of damage. Cancel the upgrade purchase while previewing? You're probably right, actually. That would make some amount of sense. Back. Yeah, okay. Cool. Ooh, hammer becomes small. Oh, that's so sick. Flamethrower becomes big. Alright, I'll take a small hammer. I'll take that upgrade. That sounds great. I guess let's throw in some scrap metal for funsies. Since I can't afford a Fury. Or a Crystal Sword, rather. Throw in some scrap metal just so I have something in my inventory. Battle Wrench will get me a 6, 6, and 2. Sure. Become as fire. I really hope I have the option to burn the spike. Spike's pretty bad. Ow. Shocking. Should have focused. I could have focused. My scrap metal! That's okay, I wasn't planning on using it anyway. Oh, I don't have a flamethrower. That's disappointing. Dice becomes 6s. Does that even do anything? No way to get more damage out of it. If I had focused round 1, I'd been fine. If I had a gadget that did anything, I'd have been fine. Oh, jeez. Handy. Kicking my butt. My poor butt. Okay, yeah, I don't want to break any of these. I wanted to break the spike. Hey, it's a scrap metal. Absolutely. Alright, let's try and live through this fight. I suppose the marshmallow is probably pretty used to fire damage. But hey, stuff's on fire, so that's cool. Good shield, good shield. Got it? We got it. Heck yeah, level up. Yes! Turn the spike into some garbage I don't like. Or die. Midnight Charm. Okay. What have we got? Do 4 damage, return the die. Gain 2 shield. Whoa! Hold on a minute. That's pretty good. Turn a 6 into 2 6s. I take that. That seems like something I might want. All right, now I have something else that I really don't ever want to burn, which is unfortunate. We've got a lot of stuff to burn. Yeti is weak to fire. Oh, that's great news. I happen to have some fire. Yo, it was a lot of fire. It's pretty good. Thank you for being weak to fire, my friend. You've done some great work here. Freeze all dice. That's fine. I can do this with ones. I can do this with no dice at all. Just scrap metal up for no reason. How do I feel about scrapping the keyblade? Or scrapping the scrap metal? I can't buy anything. Oh, I can. I can buy a dagger. Alright. Let's have the counterfeit show up as a thing that we can scrap. Cactus or Wicker Man? We gotta kill everybody on this board. Let's start with the Wicker Man. Do Cactus last. I don't remember the damage profiles of any of these mobs. Weak to fire, eh? I can work with this. And get daggered? What a turn. Also gets set on fire? Alright, so this is over? This is very over? Wow, it took like 1 damage. Pretty good. Pretty good. Is counterfeit only once? Counterfeit wasn't there. Whatever. Anyway, get rid of the counterfeit. Electromagnet. Do 4 damage, add +2 each. Like permanently, or... yeah, Midnight Charm will stay out. We'll put in the electromagnet. That seems fine. Okay, what if we had 1,000,000 more dice? This will go in the dagger. We have a bunch of stuff that can't go in the dagger, unfortunately. No? Wow, okay. So let's set this aside for the electromagnet. This goes into the dagger, and then we have 5, 5, 4, 4 for the hammer and flamethrower. And nothing I can do with a 4. Perfect. Light's pretty good. Ow. Would I like all of these to be 6s? I want the 3s to not be 6s, but I do want them to be duplicated. Perfect. Wow. I was a little surprised. That worked out really well. It was unnecessary. Should I bring in the Midnight Charm? I kind of don't want to lose the Midnight Charm, right? If I bring in the Midnight Charm, I have 3 things I don't want to lose. So maybe I'll just sit here like this with an empty slot on my board. I feel like if I'm not using it, there's no point in having it. So I'm not going to save it for something later. I'll just use it now. If I lose it, I lose it. Give me some 6s. I like 6s. The 6 and a 4 for the flamethrower seems good. Even inflict an extra shock. Nice. Would I have been better off focusing? I have a bunch of stuff that wants low numbers. What do you think? Can I kill him with this? It's looking pretty good, actually. Alright, well, I want to keep the flamethrower and the Midnight Charm, so burning the Keyblade, which is really sad. I am happy to have a flamethrower copy, actually. I have enough dice to throw away. What if 2 flamethrowers? What if instead of 1 flamethrower, 2 flamethrowers? Full health! Alright, well, is what it is. Rat King, Rhino Beetle, and Banshee. Is that even a level up? Ah, Rotten Apple is here. Okay, so there is a full level up here. If I fight everything. Strong against poison, that's fine. Let's see, I could have 5, even 6 dice? I think I burn a 3 here on the dagger. And then magic die and then focus. And then have 6 dice. I have 5 dice left over. Yeah, I think I want the 3 damage instead of the shock. Is that right? Yeah, shock doesn't do anything. Have a lot of fire. Soundtrack is such a banger. Alright, please knock it off with the rats. Please cease chaining rats? I guess the shock would have done something. Forgot how rats worked. Alright, let me burn the buzzer. Please let me burn the buzzer. Hey, I get to burn the buzzer. No point in eating an apple here. Plasma cannon. Okay. I would definitely like to burn a plasma cannon. +1 damage? I don't actually like any of these upgrades. Come in! Sorry, I'm always yelling that out just in case you're the vampire. Poor kid can't come in unless he's invited. I don't like any of these upgrades. Maybe we'll find something else that's worth upgrading. After I beat up one of these enemies. Get zotted? Oh yeah, so I'm hoping to burn the plasma cannon or the dagger. But I guess worst case scenario, I can burn a flamethrower. Oh, that should have been the 5. Ah, I'm a dummy. Certainly not burning both of these on a flamethrower. So I guess let's just stick this in the dagger and take down the plasma cannon a little bit. Could have done one more damage, man. Could have gotten there, baby. Wherever there is. Did half his health. That's good numbers. Now I'll turn the 5 into 2/6. There we go. Now we're playing with power. Yeah, focus doesn't even do anything here. I need this 4 to be a 3, and then I win. Alright, please kill yourself. I guess deal me 10 damage is an acceptable substitute. Fee, fi, fo, fice. I smell the blood of a walking dice. I hate you. I hate you so much. I think it's correct that the mod doesn't catch this instance of dice, but I still hate it. Yes, turn the plasma cannon into... Whoa. Accelerate. Fascinating. Yeah, I think plasma cannon will never actually deal damage, so that's probably correct. Ray gun! Sure. Do 3 damage, minimum 3. Okay, that's good. That's better than the maximum 3 that the dagger is. Oh, the gadget's so good with the charm! What if all of these were 6s? Is that better for me? Yeah, probably. Because that's this 6. That's this. And then I can burn the flamethrower or shove him in the ray gun? Let's burn the flamethrower. That's fine. Shove more dice into the ray gun later. Get on fire, idiot. Wow. She really wanted to use her dice. Okay. Oh no, my focus! Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. This would have been really helpful here. Why hasn't the curse triggered? Okay, no. It was just waiting. It was just waiting for me to use this so it could curse exactly this one. Ah! The worst rolls on curses. Am I dead here? No, the most damage she does is not enough to kill me. Alright, give me some dice. problem with this is now I'm at very low health. Sure. I think I'm going to want to be able to steal your equipment. What does the ray gun upgrade look like? 4 damage. Alright, let's see if I can fight off a rotten apple. I don't know what you do, but let's find out. Why is this not active? Why can I not steal? What is happening here? Oh, now it works. Why didn't it work before? Oh, because there wasn't room. Sure. Wait, what? It just replaces this thing. Okay, yeah, I'll spend 12 to do 24 damage. That's fair. It still doesn't kill. So we have to hope that the rotten apple doesn't do 16 damage to me. Cool. I can't believe we got out of this one alive. Hey, why is a die like an apple? They both have pips. Do you see? Well, he's so excited about his joke. It's not a terrible joke. It's mediocre, but he was just so excited about it. I guess we're burning the ray gun. Now I have a bunch of extra dice that I don't have room to use on anything. I've got 2 empty spots. So we can either boomerang or shovel. I guess we're getting a shovel. What happens if I upgrade the shovel? On even inflict a weaken. I have so many dice. I feel like I need to upgrade the flamethrower. Oh, I'll upgrade the shovel. I think we actually need to replace the Midnight Charm. I already have so many dice. What happens if I upgrade the boomerang? 2x to the enemy, but 3 to yourself. Okay. Yeah. Like, once the flamethrowers are gone, I'm not going to have any place to put my dice. So getting extra dice doesn't seem like a really good idea. It was an appealing joke. I see you, Rural. Position. Yeah, it's fighting time! Remember, even if you lose, you're still way ahead of the dice who aren't trying. Accurate, I suppose. Alright, get plasma. We have no 6s here? That's a little weird. I don't want to burn a flamethrower on this garbage. I'm just gonna wait until I can focus. Weaken 3 equipment. Yikes. My equipment. Max 3. Wow. Okay. I think we're not flamethrowing. But I'm expecting to be focusing again. I'm not focusing, okay. 26, huh? Well, we'll focus next time. Do I need to? I probably do need to set some dice on fire here. Cool, now if she uses her burnt dice, she's dead. Which means she has 2 dice. I think we got there. I think we're good here. I think we made it. Go! Plasma gun to the face! Ah, that's satisfying. That worked out really well.
Ah, stickily.
Ah, look. You've won yet another episode. Congratulations! Spin the wheel of skull. Aw, too bad!
Ah.
But oh no! How unexpected. I've spun the wheel and it doesn't look like you're taking home a prize this time. My second episode 4 win. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, progress is being made. It was a challenge. Complete any 2 elimination round episodes. Good. Magician. I love that this dude is showing off his ass. Like, this is such a good pose for him. Hobbies. Shuffling cards, juggling, feeling melancholy. You wouldn't think that would be a hobby, but alright, sure. Childhood pet. A New Zealand giant rabbit named Grover. Secret shame. Accidentally left the hutch open once and Grover disappeared forever. Oh. How sad for Grover. Get the impression the wheel is rigged. I don't know why you would think that. I'm sure that is a completely fair spin. You just don't know how random this works. That is such an unfortunately good response. Reason for entering the dungeons. To find that which was lost. Sounds way better than looking for a pet rabbit. Oh, your poor pet rabbit. Still? How old is this dude? Like 40? Minimum 33? Still looking for a pet rabbit? Rubber Ducky, thank you so much for the continued support. 70 months of support. Thank you very much for being around. I very much appreciate the generosity and your presence. Welcome back to the adventure party. Subtime? It's subtime. What's up, Ender? How's it going? And hello, Noshat. Okay. The first thing you see is Garrett murdering someone. It was, it was pretty good, actually. Forever your prime sub. Aww. And thank you for the bits. I'm getting a lot of value out of those Zelda noises. Alright, well, the sad magician with missing pet rabbit certainly has a backstory. Alright, so now we have 4 more episode 4s to get through. Who should we do next? I'm taking votes if anybody wants to see a particular class here. It's the best cheered. It's a pretty good cheer. Also, if you check the cheers spreadsheet, I have added Jorge, because Jorge is very important. Robot came in narrowly before Thief. Alright, Robot it is. Tonight on Dicey Dungeons, we join together to watch an inevitable failure. Wow, Lady Luck is pretty mean about this, isn't she? You'd think she could be a little bit more positive, given that she's hosting the show. Come on. What's Jorge? Jorge, it's a sound effect from the Dragon Sweeper game that Garrett posted in the Discord. Whenever you click on the hero, if you can't level up, he flexes and goes, Jorge! It's great. So now that sound clip is on one of the bid lists. We love Jorge. We are a pro Jorge environment. All right, what am I doing? Continue the calculations. Calculate again? If I calculate again, I might lose. So let's just throw these dice away. Oh. Throw one of these dice away? Nah. Okay, yes. As expected. Damage. And some shields. Shields? What a jerk. Roll me a 1. Ooh. Lucky shot? Let's see. We have the win anyway, right? Yes. This will kill. So we can regenerate instead. Lucky 1. Good roll. Nudge. Alright, you say so. I don't think I'm going to be using this much, but I guess I'm okay with it existing. Wow, look at all this garbage. I can't do anything with these. I can stick them in the plasma blaster and do very little damage. I can't even put them in the ray gun. Okay, can I kill you? 5, 10. No. Will one more die do anything here? Maybe we get something that goes in the ray gun? I think a lucky shot is probably more value than one more die. That 5 damage was the same as 2 in the plasma and the 6 in the ray gun, but this felt better. I used nudge. I guess that's, you know, the most I can ask for. Alright, well, let's save that auto roll for a harder fight. 2 extra CPU. Love it. Can I get some more equipment? Like, equipment that I don't hate? Can you find me something I don't? Calculate thing reminds you of the very popular math boss in FF14. There's a math boss in FF14? Yeah, the CPU definitely works more like RAM. I'm not sure why they went with this particular theming. If I auto roll, that'll just roll me a 5, right? Or I guess it'll roll a number, and if that's higher than 6, it'll make it a 5. Like maybe it ends up being a 2 and a 3, but I don't know what I'm going to get out of it. It's not guaranteed to just be a 5. But alright, let's see if I can get some small numbers. Nope. As it turns out. Well, bam! Math boss switches from fight mode to calculate mode, puts circles on the floor, calls out calibrate to multiples of X or calibrate to primes. Watch everyone scramble to figure out what circles mean. Oh my god, actually making people do math middle of the fight. That's so mean. Oh, does blind mean that it doesn't show me how much? Yeah, okay. Blind means that I don't get to see the chart. That was a 1. Okay. This is a 1, 2, or 3. So this is at most 10. This is anywhere between 10 and 8. blind sucks for robot. Blind sucks for robot. Yeah, it really does. Ow. Rude. I want to get the heal here. Let's see. Seven. Okay, so I have exactly 11. Perfect. No, I don't. I have 10. I have 10. I guess I have to lucky shot. All right. Get shot. Better equipment, mechanical arm. Do 1 damage, add 1 each roll. That's pretty cool. I think I can get my level up without dying. Let's get a level up. I'm just going to immediately maybe I can't do this. Uh-oh. Do I want to take the damage in order to get the auto roll? If I don't take the damage, I'm not doing anything this turn. So I guess we'll take the damage. Auto roll. I feel like I need to regenerate here. I don't think this kills. 25? Let's see. I have a 4, a 4, and a 3. I guess with 1 more die, it could be a 4, a 5, so 9, and then 2 3s, which is 15. With a lucky shot, it's 4, 4, 3 is 11, so lucky shot is 16. Yeah, 1 more roll is not more than 5 damage. Either way, we still regenerate. Please don't set me on. Well, I can only use 1 of these dice that I roll here. So, oh, we take it in auto roll. There we go. Now we're fine. Now I can actually just win this. Let's see. 1 more die, 1 more roll is still not more damage than a lucky shot. Do I have the win here? This is 5 damage, 10 damage. I can't win without using this die, so I have to regen. Regen. Yeah, because this is 5 damage. Lucky shot is 10 damage. That's 13, and then 14, which isn't enough. Regen lets me use this die. But that, I lose out on the 5 damage. Lucky shot, mech, arm, and plasma? Oh, that's exactly enough. That's exactly enough. Okay. I don't know how I missed this. This is exactly enough either way. They're at 14. So, this is 5. This is 10. This is 13, and then this is 14. It still works either way. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know what I was doing. Anyway. It works both ways. It works both ways. It didn't matter. Working myself up into a tizzy. Alright, always Buster Sword. I don't know who takes Ultima Weapon. But always Buster Sword. Always Buster, everyday Buster Sword. Short Circuit is cute. Is Short Circuit real? Maybe when my CPU is higher. Cheat code. Is cheat code real? I feel like this just burns a die to get another roll. How much does it increase the jackpot range by? It doesn't say. Oh, it doesn't even give me a roll. It just makes the range bigger. It doesn't give me more CPU this turn. It means that instead of just at 11, I also get a jackpot at 10 and 11. Get out of here, cheat code. I think Short Circuit is still good, though. I think I can roll 4 dice. I think I can semi-reliably roll 4 dice. We can also get rid of Nudge later. Nudge is doing nothing. I'm not super happy with Nudge or Plasma Blaster. Alright, let's fight a Mimic. This isn't looking good. Do I just do this? I'll take my chances. Alright. This time I do it. Oh! We got a Short Circuit! I'm only gonna have a 1 to use on it. And then we jackpot. Okay, cool. Very cool. One more roll with a 6 could be more damage. As is, these, I have 2 damage. Well, as is, I have 7 damage. If I one more roll, I could have 6 damage, which is less than 7 damage. So I guess we'll just do this. Well, I wasn't expecting to actually jackpot there. My health! You jerk. That was super greedy! Why did I just do that? Why am I just pressing buttons? We don't get a Short Circuit unless I roll another die. But as it stands, we have not lethal. The poison is enough to kill. Also the plasma. Yeah, surely we can do better than this Plasma Blaster and this Ray Gun. I feel like they're not it. Pressing button is fun. Pressing button is fun. It's kind of it's kind of dangerous. Ray Gun becomes 1 more damage with same requirements. Plasma Blaster loses the max 5 requirement. Mechanical Arm loses the even requirement. Nudge gets multiple uses. I still don't care about Nudge. Buster Sword becomes amazing. And Short Circuit no longer needs to be activated. Given that all of the classes require dice, it's wild that you think that Robot is the gambling class, but you're not wrong also. In addition to that, you are not wrong. I mean, Buster Sword every day of my life. Okay, let's press some buttons. Oh, I don't have... Oh, I do have an even. Wow, Nudge came in handy. Amazing. Robot is the slot machine, which is the poker hand. Oh, yeah, kinda. Okay, I could see it. I could see it. Alright, I have 5 damage right now. With Lucky Shot, it's 10. If I roll a die, then I get 1 more damage for each one above the 1. Which means I cap out at my current damage. So, that's just Lucky Shot. Would you like to play a game of Lucky Hit? I guess I could have gotten 3 extra damage off of my roll, whatever it was, but that's still not better than Lucky Shot. Danger? Oh, we just win. Cool. Yeah, let's just win. We just win no matter what, so. Buster Sword! Buster Sword's so good. So good. Get out of here, Nudge. Nobody likes you. No, I don't like this. Bustin' makes you feel good. Bustin' makes me feel good, too. More like busted sword. Heh, got him. Sick burns, dude. So many colors. Should we just auto-roll here? Do I think we can... Wow, all of these shocks. I hate it. This is not the numbers I was looking for, sir. Could have done way better. Like, gotten me a short circuit. I guess I could roll 1 more die to get the short circuit. Do I want a healing crystal here? I guess as long as I win this fight, my health doesn't matter. So let's just win the fight. That seems like a good idea. Can I just win the fight? So as it stands right now, I've got 5, 8, 5, 13, 17, 20. If I roll 1 more time, then this gets me whatever the value of the die is in damage, which is still probably not better than Lucky Shot, but it gets me a status, which may be better than Lucky Shot. Oh, and it adds an extra damage to the mechanical. So it's die plus 1 in damage. So a 4 or better is strictly better than Lucky Shot, and 1, 2, 3 is situationally better than Lucky Shot. And in no case do I win. You think I can kill this turn? 8, 13, 17, 20. The most I can get is 3 more damage out of the roll. Yeah, the most I can get out of the roll is 3 more damage. But it's still a better chance than Lucky Shot. Or we'll just get less damage. That's cool too. But it comes with a freeze, so that's probably cool. The freeze doesn't matter because Cauldron exists. How dare you? And she gets 2 6s again. Unbelievable, this witch. Hello, I'd like to kill you. Alright, now we are close to living our best life. Now things are starting to look good. Fireman is weak to ice. I don't think I have ice. Alright, give me some numbers. None of these are big numbers. I guess I could have expected that. Maybe the one more roll will be a 6? Alright, let's see. I guess I have 4 damage, 5 damage, 9, 12, and then this into short circuit. Oh, this has to go into the mechanical arm, which means I'm getting 1 less damage out of the Buster Sword. Alright, this is 5, 10, 15, 21 damage with Lucky Shot. One more roll potentially gets me more damage. One more roll, if I roll better than 3, gets me more damage here for sure. I'm so bad at this math. Like, it feels like one more roll most of the time doesn't get me anything better than Lucky Shot. But it's like, I have to go through so many steps in order to confirm it. Yeah, I think a 5 or a 6, like a 5 is even with Lucky Shot, right? In theory. But Mechanical Arm makes it slightly better, so I think so. I think it's even on a 4 and better on a 5 or a 6. Oh yeah, 2 actually lets me use my 4 in one of the numbers instead of on the arm. So one more roll actually has better odds this time. Okay, it wasn't a 1, but it was still not better than Lucky Shot. Curse? Curse. Good curse, good curse. What are the odds we roll a 1? Pretty low, huh? Can I kill you? 8? 8, 12, 16? No. I don't use the Buster Sword. I roll first, and then I Buster Sword with whatever I get out of here. Odds I roll a 1 or 1 in 6? Man, that doesn't sound real. That sounds too easy. That sounds too pat. That sounds like a lie put out by Big Dice. Alright, well, we take all the damage regardless. This can go into the Plasma Blaster. This goes into the Ray Gun. And we hope that I get a 4 or better. That counts. That counts. It turns out a 1 was a 4 or better. Despite appearances, a 1 was in fact a 4 or better. Big Dice. Lady Luck is not on my side. I mean, you say that, but the results speak for themselves. Hi, come on in. And if you want to join in the book group, they're out the back. Aoi's getting really into the Count of Monte Cristo. There was a way to pronounce this word, and I don't remember what it was. We go through this every single time I play this game. Aoife. Yes, that's right. That's what it was. Thank you. Use an additional jackpot ability? But then I gotta roll a jackpot. I sure don't want a second ray gun. I don't think Doppel Dice is worth including. So I guess I buy none of these? I mean, my equipment is full. As much as I would love to replace a ray gun or plasma blaster. Probably plasma blaster. I don't think any of these are it. Resisted the temptation to just type the name again. Thank you. I appreciate that. I also appreciate you explaining it. Which, for the record, does not count as resisting the temptation. But it's a good hedge regardless. Alright, what are we doing here? Fighting everybody is what we're doing here. Everybody needs to get fought. We'll start with a Kraken. Fight a Kraken. Oh, big 6. Big 5. Danger. Well, 5 goes here. The 6 just goes. Let's see. This is pretty bad. Does the 6 just go directly into the Buster Sword? Do I just hit calculate? This is like unfortunate use of a 6. But it's probably just alright, well. Not a very good turn. And now I'm cursed. Hate that for me. Now I'm cursed and we're blinded. Heck. Alright, what do you think this is? Okay, so these total 13, whatever they are. These total 13. And if I one more roll, it's still gonna be blinded. Heck. But it gets me the short circuit, so it's worth. These total 13. Alright, that was a 2. So these two total 11. That was a 5. So this is a 6 exactly. Does this work in the mechanical arm? It does. I guess that means that I made a mistake. I guess that means I made a mistake. Alright, whatever. Okay, it could be a cursed ray gun. That's fine. Guess that means I didn't make a mistake. Wow, Kraken and their terrible turns. Okay. Oh, sure. Whatever, just I'm sick of this. Alright, now I have 4 dice equaling 16. Equaling 13, rather. And a 1. What do I do with a 1? This doesn't go anywhere. That's miserable. No! The curses! Oh, brutal. It heals me 1, it does heal me 1. That's true. Can this go in here? One even. I'm probably getting cursed again. Yep. Just getting cursed and blinded. No damage, but you don't get a turn either. Are you dead yet? Are you dead yet? Heck yeah. Got him. No? Zero shot? No deal. No deal, Howie. Okay, is it me, or does she always take from your backpack? Like not from your backpack, from the equipment that you're actually using. Like, if I really wanted to keep something, would it make sense to try and swap the thing in the backpack into the equipped in order to try and get her to pick that instead? I'm not sure that that works. But I want to be able to game this, because she always takes the thing that I like and offers me something that's, like, okay. And it's like, okay, well, if you just took the thing that I didn't like, I would take your trade. But you always take my best things. Don't do that. Can we set people on fire yet? Cannot set people on fire yet. Let's fight the Wicker Man first anyway. Alright, at least this time we're not going to be cursed and blinded. Oh, sweet. This doesn't super help, but okay. Okay. Yeah, alright. No abuse like that possible. Not certain. Definitely the case that their deals tend to be garbage. Yeah, that's what it seems like. It seems like almost exclusively garbage deals. Should have burned him. Oh well. I thought my odds were good, but the result was not what I wanted. No, I'm on fire. Rude. I don't know that I needed to do that, actually. I could have probably just killed him here regardless. That's some garbage. Changed my mind about what was some garbage. Alright, well, let's fight an apple, I guess. Very excited to lose half of my health to this idiot. Cool, now I can also... What are these dice? Alright, this goes into the mechanical arm. I shove every 3 into the ray gun. Good luck, good luck. Plasma bladder's still... Plasma bladder. Wow, that sounds like a very powerful technique. Plasma Blaster is still just sitting here unused. Could have been used. It's not impossible. Alright, I didn't get rocket forward, so I feel okay about this. Cool. Alright, let's spend these. I do not trust. Wow, not there. 6. So that's 11. Let's see. 9. And if I roll one, if my one more roll is exactly a 6, I could kill this turn. Otherwise, I don't kill this turn, and it doesn't matter. Alright, we tried. I'm still getting rock cord. Yikes. Gross! Alright, now I wish I had the health thing. Get out of here, Plasma Bladder. Spatula! Okay. No auto roll for jackpot health? I can always do that later. That's actually fair. That might have been worth it. Force field. It's so big. It's so big. How do you feel about juggling die? Not excited about juggling ball. Does force field get smaller if I upgrade it? I should definitely spend all my money though. Yeah, I could buy this whole shop out. So, I might as well buy the apple. Buy it and find out is what the plan is. Paper Knight is weak to fire. One of the I think the other one's gonna go. Good curse? Maybe good curse? pretty good curse. Yeah, I've noticed lately that I'm quieter than I expect to be, and I'm not exactly sure why that is. I wonder if maybe like some of my mic settings changed with a, you know, OS upgrade or something. But it's also like, I think the volume going out to the stream is higher than the volume going into my headphones. So I don't have like a super good, like my mental comparison is not very good. I need to tweak with the settings. I guess for right now, I can, yeah, I think this is a global problem, not just a this game problem. So I'm actually gonna lower the desktop audio like a little bit and see if that gets me anywhere. Just a little bit, not too much. Is that better? This is a banger soundtrack, so I don't mind this soundtrack being, you know, most of the experience for the stream. This soundtrack is good, but better relative volumes. Okay, all right. I'm gonna try leaving it like that, and I hope this doesn't mess up the balance for any of my other games. But worst case, the game is like a little bit too quiet, and that's always fixable. So we'll leave this as is. All right, what am I doing here? Firing this off. We are healing again. It's not super necessary here, but I feel good about it. Yeah, okay. I think the one big thing for how this affects other stuff is I probably need to raise the volume of my my intro and break music in order to account for this, because that's already fairly quiet. The one got locked. That's fine. Oh. No evens for the mechanical arm. Sad. Just enough, though. Worked out. Ah, you cheated! I'm telling on you! Did I? I don't think I cheated. I think I did everything according to the rules. You're gonna be in so much trouble. Okay, I can't be in any more trouble than I currently am. The amount of trouble I currently am in is literally the most trouble Lady Luck could make for me. So, somehow your threats are not concerning. No, it just removes the odd requirement. Too bad. 3 uses for dice flipping. Plasma Blaster gets the restriction removed. That's kind of good. Chocolate Cookie, still not worth. Nope. Do not want to do that. Ooh. Static, reduce CPU counter by 7? That's wild. Okay, yes, I will absolutely take that upgrade. That's great. Let's do that. That sounds delightful. Let's fight the direwolf. We can tell the direwolf that her puppy is doing just fine. Ah, it's still even. Dangerous. I should have gotten rid of the healing crystal. If only I had a way to raise or lower the value of a die by 1. If only, yeah. Man, that feels like that would be so useful, wouldn't it? Give me my roll smash. We want... Yeah, one of you go here, you go here, you go here. 20 damage for the turn. Pretty bad rolls. Am I gonna get howled at? No, I'm gonna get one. My health! Okay, this was probably unnecessary. Now I have to figure out what to do with all these bad dice. Alright, we have 11 damage off the mechanical arm. And then each of these threes does 3 damage. Yeah, they were bad rolls, but it is a lot of rolls, so it's not nothing. 11 plus 9 is 20. And then Lucky Shot is a kill. Alright, good enough. Ah, this isn't a kill on its own. Man, I was hoping I'd be able to regenerate. Okay. I'll get you next time, you sneaky little cube. Also, hey, look, if you see my kid, can you make sure he's brushing his teeth? Health. And let's go fight a boss with auto roll up. Do I want to buy a juggling ball? Sure. Literally, what else am I going to do with my money? It's not going in here. Actually, I guess I could replace the healing crystal with that. That doesn't seem too bad. Then I can turn a 1 into something better, maybe. It's a chance at making my 1s into evens. As opposed to spatula, which guarantees my odds become... Actually, let's do that instead. If I'm desperate for an even, I can get one. What's up, Drake? We got a chest here? Oh, right, the wooden stake. Yeah. That, okay. All right, well, also pumps my arm, does it? I think I might have to take out the spatula for the stake. I could take out the ray gun, but that potentially robs me of some damage. Oh, that's true. The ball does actually roll a die again, doesn't it? For the purposes of mechanical arm. I hadn't thought about that. And potentially gets me a little bit of damage, but it doesn't guarantee the even, whereas spatula guarantees the even, which feels like a big deal. Alright, we're swapping out ray gun for the wooden stake, because we're going to need to throw a lot of dice into that. I think I would rather take the guaranteed even, as opposed to the little bit of extra damage in the reroll. Is that true? No, actually, I don't think that's true. I think I'm going for high rolls. I love high rolls. Drake can only be killed with a wooden stake. I can smell something. Have you been eating garlic? It doesn't count if you win and you've been eating garlic. Really? That's what doesn't count, huh? Alright, we got some dice. Let's turn this 1 into something better. Oh, turns the 1 into something better. Everything else into the stake. We're not actually getting that much damage here, unfortunately. 4 poison and 4 blind? Yikes. Alright, now we can't chance it anymore. It doesn't increase the damage from the mechanical arm. It feels like it should, but it doesn't seem to be. Worth missing a little bit of stake in order to get the extra damage here. Really wants to get that poison and blind, huh? I guess that's fair. Pretty good for him. Whew. I didn't even try it that time. Big numbers. Yo. I don't think we can kill him here, though. I mean, I guess Lucky Shot puts it at exactly enough. Well, let's just roll. Get this stake down. Oh, right. He's got the life drain. Oh, that's fine. We're still in a pretty good place here. Got him. Oh, pretty good. That was really clean. For some reason, the robot feels like a fairly easy... Like, robot is good. It's very, like, high rolly, low rolly, but robot feels like they're very good. Once you get the Buster Sword, it's like, it's pretty clean to just get there. Like, the boss fight was a cakewalk. Mechanical Arm was a really good find, for the record. Like, I recognize Mechanical Arm very good. But the boss fight was a cakewalk. And I don't think I was super in danger on the way up, even with a couple of big hits getting taken. So, yeah, robot's pretty good. Here to give it another whirl? Yeah, absolutely. This could definitely be the time that you win your heart's desire. I don't think it's gonna be the time that I win my heart's desire. Oh, bummer. Oh, look at that. What are the chances? I don't know. What are the chances? You tell me, miss. I control the wheel that you're spinning. All right, let's go Thief. 3 elimination round episodes. All right. The Dire Wolf. Favorite food adventurers. Karaoke go-to. You know, people always expect me to sing Shakira's She-Wolf, but I prefer Hips Don't Lie. Alright. Reason for entering the dungeons. Well, my kid ran down here, and I thought I probably shouldn't just leave him alone forever. That's completely reasonable. What does the wolf puppy say? I was chasing a rabbit and I came down by accident, but it's okay. I like it here. Probably shouldn't just leave him alone forever. Well. Direwolf for Mom of the Year, honestly. Alright, let's see whether or not we can get anything done with the Thief. The Thief feels harder than the Robot. Robot has this, like, 3-star difficulty. I'm not sure I agree with that. Which is super hard. Jester also pretty hard. Wolf Pup was chasing Magician's Rabbit. Yeah, he probably was. Wait. Is there a rabbit enemy? I mean, there's a gardener, but I don't think that's necessarily the same rabbit. The gardener's name is probably not Grover. You think they were chasing the gardener? Is there no other bunny enemy? There's a lot of enemies that I haven't revealed any information about. Oh, do these dialogues keep changing? Yeah, they do. The closer I look at all these contraptions and gadgets, the more they seem built to stop us from winning. But that can't be right. Hey, could I get a coffee, do you think? I've been sleeping so badly down here. Kind of funny that I'm trying to win a life without sleep, isn't it? And a monster truck. Warrior's not greedy. Sure, the dungeons are getting harder. Maybe someone weak would give up. But this is a competition, and I'm still in it to win it.
Ah.
Let's all give a cheer for the thief, who's playing to win wealth and also more wealth. It's a little unimaginative, but never mind. You know you can wish for whatever you like, right? Alright, let's go steal some people's stuff and hopefully do something good as a result. Consider the difficulty ratings to be more of a complexity rating. Thief might be the second hardest overall, which is absolutely the hardest in both difficulty and complexity IMO. Okay. Yeah. I think I probably agree with that. Jester's kind of rough, just because Jester feels even more luck-based. But yeah, Witch is real hard. I agree with that. Should we take 4 shield? 8 damage. I don't think I can kill them. I guess I could split this into 4 damage in the dagger. Yeah, alright. I probably should have just shielded. Ow. Roll 4 extra ones. I don't need 4 extra ones. I need 3 damage. Pea shooter. All right. Hello, Frogurt. This is also a mod. I think it uses the same model as the slime. But instead of being slimy, it's icy. Deal 5 damage, freeze all dice. Painful. Alright, so, I really badly do not want to freeze my enemy unless I am killing them. So I guess let's not do any freezing. Unlucky roll does not kill. Ouch. That kills, though. Oh, I missed the +1 on the snowball. Yeah, unlucky roll would have killed. Let's start with Squidward. 1, 1, 2. All right. Yeah, I mean, Unlucky Roll isn't really doing anything for me right now. It's just kind of weak. Turn all my 1s into 1 damage. Pretty bad, honestly. And then we get headbutted. Headbutted and maybe blinded. Whatever. Give me the damage. I need to level up my dagger. Turn my 4 1s into 8 damage instead of 4 damage. That's some 6s. Wow. Heck. Health? Can I kill a pirate or a stereo head on 18 health? Probably. Leather armor. How do I feel about leather armor? I feel about counterfeit. Not super good. Maybe it's okay. Leather armor seems like it doesn't do that much. Like, not sufficiently effective to spend a die on, compared to, like, 3 armor or something, which I could also spend a die on. And then it's, like, equal to 3 armor if my opponent does 3 attacks, and then scales up from there. But, like, how many opponents are doing that many attacks? Not many. Usually, like, 1 or 2 bigger attacks instead of a bunch of smaller attacks. And I don't know which enemies have which damage profiles, so it's not like I can tactically slip on the leather armor for situations when it's useful. I might come back for counterfeit. Weak to shock. Max 5. All right, let's 5 you. Let's 4 and 1. Everything else goes into the dagger. Ow! Such a cool enemy. It's a lot of weakens. Unfortunate. Max 2 now. Okay. That's fine. Alright, you need to not kill me here. Good. Looks like they're not killing me. I think I even have another turn after this. The most damage they can possibly have is 12. And they can't do even that much if I weaken them. Right? Because the Sonic Wave weakened is literally just weakened with no damage. So the most damage they can do is 6. Oh! I should have split the 4. Oh, the most damage they can do is 5. Okay. But they're dead. Just realized what time it is. Yeah, I got a really late start today, so there's not been a whole lot of scream for how late it is. Poison Needle or Crowbar? I keep wanting to do Crowbar things. Like, Crowbar seems like it could be good. I've never gone for Poison Needle. Poison Needle might be good. Max 2, so only low numbers. I guess turning all of my 1s into poison instead of dagger hits is probably better. Crowbar has never really lived up to the hype. Let's try poison things. Maybe we could do poison things. You're not a poison thing. Do you have poison things for me? Don't. You have garbage. Alright, let's fight a pirate. Pirate hook. Ah! Get 5'd! Doesn't really damage it. Doesn't really matter where I put this, I'm just getting the die's number in damage. That's surprisingly not painful. I thought this was going to be worse. Now I have cannon fire. I don't want to put anything in cannon fire. Get out of here. I'm actually not sure whether I want to do 2 damage or 1 poison. Probably 1 poison. Oh my god, I'm on fire. Bad news. Alright, well, it doesn't really matter what I do here. You're already dead. I took a lot more damage that fight than I was expecting, to be honest. So let's eat some apples about it and then head downstairs and once again decide whether or not I'm buying counterfeit. I think the answer is still no. Although, pea shooter's really not doing a whole lot for me. It is a way to use my bigger dice, but like, there's gotta be better ways to use bigger dice. Come on. Come on. Yeah, counterfeit ain't really it. What does counterfeit upgrade to? Does counterfeit upgrade to something better? Multiple uses? I think it's just multiple uses and it stays that big. I'll just save the money. Copycat. Alchemist. Haunted jar. This is cool. I don't actually remember ever seeing this layout before with the crystals. That's neat. Wait, so the copycat has my equipment. Does that mean that my steel is going to copy my equipment? Indeed it does. Indeed it does. Get more poison? Yeah, I'm gonna take some damage here. Have some more poison. Oh, Poison Needle Plus is cool. Want a Dagger Plus? Man! Yo, Bump Plus. Heck yeah. We bumpin'. Give me some ones. Alright, now that you've given me some ones, become less. Become lesser. Guess I could have stuck one of the ones in the pea shooter. That would have been smart. Oh well. What? He doesn't know how to bump. He doesn't know how to bump. Oh, that's so funny. He sticks the 6 in the bump and is like, yep, that's great. There goes my die. And then he gets it back. He's like, what the heck is this? I used my last die. End the turn anyway. Good job, copycat. Your AI is some garbage. Debating a lucky roll here. I'm getting 14 damage. 3 more poison. Yeah, I think we need to unlucky roll. Okay, let's maximize what I have here, right? We'll lockpick the 1 and the 4. It'll come into a 1 and a 3 or a 2 and a 2. Regardless, I'll be able to use this for 5 damage with a buff. That's 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. 12. 9 damage, still not enough to kill. And 13, off by 1? Yeah, I need to unlucky roll. I guess unless I bump this and pea shooter with it. And then I get 4 damage out of my 5, which is less good, actually. Than else I might do. So yes, unlucky roll in order to clear this turn. I want a dagger plus. Where's my dagger plus, huh? Sorry, copy kitten. You were not monster enough for this mess. Do I think I can beat the alchemist off of 17 health? Probably. My dagger plus. Poison needle is 5 uses? That's actually kind of sick. That's a lot of poison. With Dagger Plus, Poison Needle becomes pretty much irrelevant until I have a poison payoff. This is just so strong enough, dude. Poison stacking is powerful, but takes a few turns to build up. Yeah, that's the thing, is like most fights end on turn 2 or 3 anyway. So, it's not like, it feels like trying to play a long game doesn't really work unless you have some really, really good payoffs for it. Seconds. Alright, well, oh. 8 damage, burn all dice. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll just do that. See, this is like 8 damage or 3 damage across multiple turns. Like 3, then 2, then 1. Which, like, more if I stack it up, right? But it... I don't know. The 2 damage now... It's like... Each of these dice turn into, with poison, 1 more damage than I would have had, right? If I had not spent the die. But that, like, lasting from turn to turn is pretty powerful, I agree. But, like, next turn, I'm just gonna kill her, right? So I'm just gonna want the dagger damage. So the poison is actually not quite as good, because any given point of poison, especially for the first application, is just slightly less than 2 damage. So I think we just put it all into the dagger, because I'm just killing her next turn anyway. If I was going to turn 3, then the poison looks a lot better. Oh my god, I'm almost dead here. But we're not going to turn 3. We're barely going to turn 2. So what have we got here? First aid kits. That's probably low value. Without a crowbar, I think that's not doing anything. And we are certainly not doing crowbar things today. Haunted Jar is strong against poison. Alright, well, answers that question for this game, at least. How much damage am I taking this turn? 3. Did I unlucky roll? Probably. Make sure I clear next turn. Does this let me clear this turn? It might. Wow, these are some unfortunate rolls for my lockpick. I think I'll guarantee that it's usable as opposed to chancing a 4 and 1. Yeah, we got him. Good. Another lockpick? Pickpocket. Doesn't feel super relevant. I don't think I'm going to get more than 3 gold out of a pickpocket. Last Stand's actually been really useful, but maybe not more useful than something that helps me kill my opponent. I think I do want another lockpick over the first aid, though. Sorceress, what you got? Ah, I get a cauldron. Lucky. Reroll the 4, okay. Bump the 6, and then reroll the 6. And now I have 5, so we can split a 5. Split the 4 rather than bank on the 5 again. So that goes there. 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's more than half her health. Yeah, that's more than half her health, so we're just killing her in 2 turn cycles. So, no need for poison. That's so interesting. She put the thing in the cauldron and then passed. Like, cauldron had another use, and she didn't try to use it again. Why is the AI being so weird with cards that give you your dice back? Here, have a 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's lethal. You'll love to see it. But I was gonna hit her again. A 3rd lockpick? Absolutely. I love lockpick number 3. I don't love lockpick number 3. I don't think we are using lockpick number 3. Midnight Charm, dodge, lantern. Get 2x whatever this is next turn. Man, I'm getting all of this crowbar support and no poison support. Like, Why, when I pick Crowbar to level up, I get all of this poison stuff in my shop, and when I pick Poison to level up, I get all of this garbage? Should we rotten some cores? We might want to rotten some cores here. That's a lot of damage. I think this time I might want to poison people. I don't know that I'm killing them next turn exactly. 9 brings them down to 15. I can kill them at 15. We're doing like 20 damage typically in a turn anyway. Like, we kind of got there. This, whatever we're doing is working out. Getting the dagger upgraded is so powerful. 7 damage off of 2 6s. What a life. All right, we're gonna experiment here. I do not want to give up the dagger or the poison needle. So let's see if she offers me a trade for the dagger or the poison needle. God damn it! No, it does not seem like I can game the system here at all. It's true, I'm not really using the poison. Maybe the glass cauldron is actually good. Freeze a die, roll a 1? I feel like I want to be using the poison needle, but... I haven't gotten support for it at all. And the glass cauldron I know I can use, right? I am happy to throw something into the glass cauldron and get a 1 back. Alright. Plan changed. I guess we're not poisoning anybody. No more poisons. Interesting. Wow. Just 4s and 1s across the board, huh? Well, we can double overwhelm. Triple overwhelm, I guess. Although we don't get the same bonuses for next turn, so my overwhelm next turn is still going to be at 1 instead of at 3, which is too bad. Trade a 1 for a 1. I guess bump it. That doesn't cost me anything. And how much damage are we taking this turn? Some, maybe? Alright, yeah, let's just get 8 more damage onto you. This actually might have been an enemy that I could have poisoned. If they weren't strong against poison, which I think they are. Yeah, see, I stole Overwhelm again, but it's a new instance of the Overwhelm, so it's not retaining its power boost. Sure. Okay. Both of these are 4, 5, or 6. I think it was a 4 and now it's a 5. Okay. Let's turn this into a 1. Cursed and blinded. What a life. Alright. Oh no! I should have made sure my lockpicks got cursed. Ooh, that was a 1. So these are both 1s. That's cool. Oh, not necessarily. I just know that they're low. How am I even gonna use these? 2, 4, 6, okay. So all of these are odd, and these 2 are low. That was a 3. I like the 3s more than I like the damage. Yeah, this would have been a great fight to have a poison needle. You know? No curse, though. Hacksaw skeleton key. Huh. Skeleton key is weird. Hacksaw doesn't generate value, but it is pretty good for 6s. Maybe we just upgrade something. Hmm, 2 uses on the glass cauldron. Does first aid kit get any better? Not really. Alright, well. I don't super like any of my options here. Once again, regretting getting away the poison needle. Like, Glass Cauldron is doing fine, but not great. Nothing of what I'm doing is great. And now we're gonna start getting the poison support, which is expected, TBH. But we'll see what actually happens. Yeah, we'll split the 1s. Do I want to try and headbutt? Can I headbutt here? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can headbutt exactly. We'll do a lot more damage if I dagger, though. Like, a lot more damage. Alright, let's make the Glass Cauldron better. And just dagger. Dagger forever. Ow. Double freezing is pretty solid here. I'm not gonna lie, the freezing is actually pretty effective. But now that life totals are high, this is the time that I'd want to be using poison if I had it. Wow! Get wrecked, little guy. So sorry about your dice. We're kind of cleaning up. This is looking pretty cool. Iron armor needs 5. Reduce 2 damage from each attack. Am I gonna use this? I guess there's a possibility that I would use this over the pea shooter. The pea shooter is real bad. Cornelius. Becomes odd instead of 5. Maybe let's wait until I see what else is on offer. Sad verse. Okay. Into the dagger. Got a weaken and 2 freezes. I love it. All right, the freezes are actually doing a lot of work. I'm not unhappy with these. I'm not unhappy with these. Oh, this just splits the value in half without giving me the extra die back. Weak. Sure. Become a 3. That's actually better for me, I guess. I do want the weaken. And we'll stick the rest of it into the dagger. God, the dagger's a strategy all its own. I don't even need anything else. Ow. Ow. Actual damage. What the heck? Who said that's allowed? My lockpick! Whatever, man. High notes. Don't think we're hitting 12 damage there. I think I can kill her as is, right? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And that is at least 15, 16. Yep. I'm not unhappy with these results. Spatula! Hey, look, it's a poison slingshot. I still wouldn't take the poison slingshot. That's 12 to get to 4 poison? Like, that's not a lot. What, like a claw? Or like a payoff for poison, as opposed to just something to apply poison. So I guess there was just no poison in the pool for this run. Just weird. I might take the spatula over one of the lockpicks. Or over the bump, even. No, all of those things add extra dice. Yeah, none of this matters. None of this matters. I don't like any of it. Let's go fight some enemies. Alright, Corny, what's your deal? Oh, this is the fight I want poison in. This is a long fight. 74. Well, I'm never getting to 74. But neither is Cornelius here. I'll save my unlucky roll for the next fight. Three. What a good split. Good split. 5-1. All right. Fine. Yeah, this is like a 4 or 5 round fight. Horny could roll 74 dice. No, I'm definitely not going to let him get there. Certainly not. That was round 3. And we've gotten about 60 damage? Yeah, okay. A little bit shy of 20 damage a turn. So we're gonna go to round 6, I guess. Yes, my copy of Nightmare Plus would reset every turn. It's very bad. I guess we turn both of these into ones so I can actually put them into the dagger. That's about 15 damage. Weak. Ah, finally I get a 6 to bump. We need to turn the 5 down. Probably not killing him this round, but he's still very far away from that nightmare. My absolute max roll is 29, which is nearly 74. Yeah, it's very close. It's like right there. Good dice. Be ready to iron armor so it's 997 instead. Yep, that's gonna make the difference. Absolutely. I'm keeping an eye on it. If he gets close, I'm ready. I'm ready. This levels me up anyway, so let's take the 2 extra health just in case. Weak to fire. I don't have any of that. Oh, I changed my mind. I do have some of that. I'd rather have the fire than the ice, I think. Is that true? That's not true. On a 6 restore. I can't even get a 6 here? Terrible. Clean. Super clean. Do I really have nothing I want to upgrade? Not using the iron armor pretty much at all. So we could upgrade the pea shooter and then throw that in. And that's maybe a better hedge against bigger numbers. But I have plenty of ways to reduce my big numbers, so it kind of doesn't matter. And none of this felt particularly exciting. And I guess the bump upgrade might have been better for me. Like, I might have actually used that. Whatever. Thief versus Audrey. All right, let's go. I got some ice for you, Audrey. Yeah, it's you again. That's great. You're getting better at this every day. And remember, you lose 100% of the fights you don't get into. You know, I'm not exactly, well, we'll just leave that one. Oh, we're definitely earthquaking here. Get earthquaking. Here, have a 2 and a 2. And then this will get lockpicked. And we'll freeze 2 of your dice. And we have all of the control this fight. This is silly. What's lockpick plus? Turns a 6 into 3 dice. It's actually, like, decent. Like, it's actually not bad. Split the 4 instead. We'll put the 5 into the pea shooter. It's only good with the dagger around because each die gets +1, but with the dagger around, it's actually not bad. Oh, the bump minus is max 3. Gross. Well, this is still better here. Turn a 3 into a 4? It's still, like, die +1. So it's not like it matters that much. We're still splitting that here. I guess we unlucky roll. And everything else goes into the dagger. What if I split a 1 in half? It becomes a 1. All right. Well, I probably could have expected that. We'll make a 1 deal more damage. That seems fine. Got her. Solid. You must think you've been doing so well at all this fighting. So sure, stick with it. Let's spin the wheel yet again. Is she tired of my shenanigans? She's probably tired of my shenanigans. She's probably all in this like, why haven't you quit yet? Oh, how tragic. You lose again. So now Witch and Jester. Oh boy. Gonna be some great next runs. Who do we have? Vacuum! Likes crumbs, lint, rice, chunky dust. Dislikes hairbands, broken glass, loose coins, string. Yeah, no, all that checks out. Favorite food, grains of sugar spilled all over the floor. Reason for entering the dungeons. Wanted to stop the word suck from being used when something's bad. Huh. Well, let that be a lesson to you folks. Language hurts. Be careful the words you use. Especially when in mixed company. There might be a vacuum around. This is tougher than I expected. If I don't win the $1 billion, I'll have to sue for $1 billion. Wait, why is my signature on this liability waiver? Good, very good. What does the witch have to say about it? Hi everyone, I'm learning so much about myself and also about fighting monsters. Hashtag oh no, there's no signal. What's the Wi-Fi password? Glad to be a giant fighting giant. This is fine. And the warrior just wants his monster truck. Understandable. You'd be so curious about completing one of the tracks. By this point, you wouldn't be able to balance your plays across the characters. I'm just having fun with the mechanics of the game. Like, I don't actually care about the progression. I like that it's new each time, but I don't care about, like, all of that. It's nice, but as long as I'm getting new things to do, it doesn't matter whether I go all the way in one. I don't know. That's, it didn't even occur to me to be like, oh, let's see what's at the end of the track. Like, I don't care. It's not a high priority for me. I'll get there when I get there. Anyway, there's not really enough time to do a whole nother run now. So we're gonna big title screen here and call it for the night.